Hello there, everyone. It is me, Brandon, and today I am going to discuss about that vegan teacher. Yeah, nobody likes her, and I do not like her too. Alright, so the reason why I want to talk about this or discuss is because that she uploads every day, and I reacted to one of her videos. Like, I think it's the latest one as of today, because she uploads like every day, so I doubt this will be the latest video. And it's about her going against Greta. And I don't know who Greta is. I think she's like a vegan, and she's like technically being harassed just because she's like wearing like wool, and like it's not that bad. And vegan teacher is like going up at her and just ranting about her, and then she just goes too deep. Like she technically says like the same thing over and over and over. She's like, "Oh, the animals are being tortured, murdered. Like it's just like the Holocaust." And I do not support the point that comparing the Holocaust, which is a real human thing, and the animal industry is easily comparable, right? So basically, what I'm saying is that apples and oranges, okay? And I would never, like, thought of the animal industry is just like the Holocaust because it's just not good to compare, right? Let's keep going. And then she's like being like so deep about everything. She makes everything dramatic. Like whenever she's at a grocery store, she's like, I stay away from the murder, but in my mind, that's just meat, you know? Just products. She makes things so dramatic. It's unbelievable. And I was kind of hoping she was playing a persona, but since she like uploads every day, it seems like she tries very, very hard for a persona. So I bet that this is the actual her. Other than that, so the sheep thing. So it's like I understand that there are like some farms that like treat like animals such as sheep inhumanely, but like that's just like a fraction of the whole thing, right? I know a fact that not all animal industries are like this because vegan teachers like trying to stereotype every single like farm and industry that they're like bad and they treat animals badly. Like I know that there are like certain farms that like treat the animals humanely and kill them like humanely as possible. It's just like shearing sheep, which is the subject I am going to talk about right now. So shearing sheep. So yeah, like I know that there are like some industries that like shear sheep inhumanely, which is not good. But I know that there are some farmers who like shear sheep like very humanely without hurting them. So technically, as the sheep is being sheared or shaved, the sheep are not hurt during the process. All right? Like I know it doesn't happen to all for the sheep, right? I know some sheep get hurt, but as long as you do it right, the sheep will not get hurt because I know that not all human beings are bad or something like that, right? Shearing sheep is kind of like a haircut, which is easily comparable, right? As long as you like do it right, the sheep will not get hurt because like yeah, I know that. Like the PETA ads, like they just showed the worst of the industry. Like they treat like the animals inhumanely. But I know a fact that some farms do it super duper humanely as possible, like treating the animals fine and not hurting them. All right. I think I keep saying all right, but you know, it's like the only thing I know what to say at the end of a sentence. What should I say next about that vegan teacher? Yeah, she makes a big deal about everything. Like, she was watching this one Darman video, then she just pauses of like the first 8 seconds and she complains about like the food and lunches, and she thinks that like all farms, no, I mean, she thinks that all lunches should be vegan, and that should not happen, alright? Okay, it's because that if all lunches in school were vegan, well, I guess I might as well not eat for the rest of the school day. And plus, like, being vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian is like your choice. You can do whatever you want. Vegan teacher is just making like vegans look bad. Like, I think Billie Eilish is vegan and I respect her, but I do not respect that vegan teacher. It's because that she's just crazy and she tries to force you and stuff. And if vegan teacher ever reacts to this video, I can't wait. It's because I am willing to respond. What's next? I think I should go back to the sheep topic. So she was reacting a Cocomelon video, and like the first 8 seconds, all right, she was like talking about like, oh, that baby or that kid is like abusive to the sheep, even though that's probably not the case. It's because she's just going too deep in everything. All right. If I ever watched a Cocomelon video, which probably the only time I would watch a Cocomelon video is like from like a commentator's perspective, like, cause you know I watch Poncho Decept and other YouTube channels, Crimcha, Pointless. Those are good people. Like, I watch them like a lot. It's because they are so entertaining. You can subscribe to them if you like. All right, they are good people. But continue with the Cocomelon. Like, if I ever watched that video, I would have been thinking like it's just a nursery rhyme, education. It's just a kid and a sheep. But vegan teacher's going just too deep. And she's like, oh, that kid is such an animal abuser, and the sheep is running away because of the kid. But I have, I have my opinion about this, man. I have a problem with talking. I should take my time. All right. This is my opinion why the sheep was running. It's kind of funny. So the reason why that the sheep was running away in that Cocomelon video is because the sheep was running away from that vegan teacher. Well, yeah. That's as much I'm going to say it. I'm not that clever of a person. Oh yeah, so have I ever said that like vegan teacher tries to make or stereotype all farms? Because she does. Man, what to say next? I could be like a record. Oh yeah, so yeah, okay, I think I know. Alright, so vegan teacher, when she talks about like, oh, the animals, she kind of like says the same thing over and over and over. She acts like that we don't know, but I bet that like people who watch her videos do know, but they just don't really care. And she just goes to the extreme, and it's even on YouTube, and they're not censored. She goes like full graphic, no filter at all. If Super Mario Logan ever did that to YouTube, then he would be screwed. And I am surprised that that vegan teacher's channel isn't even demonetized, taken down, age restricted, due to like the graphicness she has said. All right. Man, I said it again. All right. So I think I'll be done. If I want to say more about that vegan teacher or rant about her, of her stupidity, I would just like post another video. All right. Plus, oh man, I guess I do have plenty to say. I'll just mash it into just one video. So, whenever vegan teacher says the animals are with us, not for us, I'm like, what about the lions? Because like the gazelles, like, yeah. Well, every time vegan teacher says that the animals are here with us, not for us, that kind of got me into saying like, what about the lions? Like, does that mean that the gazelles are supposed to be there with the lions, not for the lions? Because, as you know, lions are carnivorous, and they definitely eat gazelle and zebra butt. So technically, the zebras plus the prey the lion can eat are for the lion, alright? Whenever she says that, it just makes me a little bit frustrated, is because that's kind of stupid what she is saying, is because that, what kind of a logic is that? Alright? I keep saying alright.